Love is not blind. It simply enables one to see things others fail to see. Trying to make someone fall in love with you is about as pointless as trying to control who you fall in love with. There is nothing on earth that could ever make me want to relive certain parts of my life when I was young. I do trust women. I have a lot of women in my life. I have a mother. I have a woman. There's a lot of women around me, and I do trust them, and they trust me, as far as I know. If someone were to harm my family or a friend or somebody I love, I would eat them. I might end up in jail for 500 years, but I would eat them. We're all damaged in our own way. Nobody's perfect. I think we're all somewhat screwy. Every single one of us. Just keep moving forward and don't give a shit about what anybody thinks. Do what you have to do for you. I think, as an actor, it is good to feel the fear of failing miserably. I think you should take that risk. Fear is a necessary ingredient in everything I do. The only creatures that are evolved enough to convey pure love are dogs and infants. It hurts so much to want something you can't have. There are 4 questions of value in life. What is sacred? Of what is the spirit made? What is worth living for? And what is worth dying for? The answer to each is the same. Only love. If you love 2 people at the same time, choose the second. Because if you really loved the first one, you wouldn't have fallen for the second. Success doesn't change you. It reveals you. Awards are not as important to me as when I meet a 10-year-old kid who says, "I love Captain Jack Sparrow." If you choose to lock your heart away, you'll lose it for certain. You can close your eyes to the things you don't want to see, but you can't close your heart to the things you don't want to feel. There's a drive in me that won't allow me to do certain things that are easy. One day, the people that didn't believe in you will tell everyone how they met you. People cry not because they're weak, it's because they've been strong for too long. Laugh as much as you breathe, and love as long as you live. Love is one of the hardest words to say, and one of the easiest to hear. Do what you really want to do. Don't play their game. Don't do what they want. Find your own way. Love is not blind. It simply enables one to see things others fail to see. My body is my journal, and my tattoos are my story. Life's pretty good, and why wouldn't it be? I'm a pirate, after all. I would give everything if I could only keep my family. I actually tell lies for a living. Exactly. I mean, that's what acting is, really. The problem is not the problem. The problem is your attitude about the problem. Not all treasure is silver and gold, mate. Ugliness is better than beauty. It lasts longer, and in the end, gravity will get us all. I like the challenge of trying different things and wondering whether it's going to work or whether I'm going to fall flat on my face. There's a drive in me that won't allow me to do certain things that are easy. I think everybody's weird. We should all celebrate our individuality and not be embarrassed or ashamed of it. I am doing things that are true to me. The only thing I have a problem with is being labeled. If someone were to harm my family or a friend or somebody I love, I would eat them. I might end up in jail for 500 years, but I would eat them. I think the thing to do is to enjoy the ride while you're on it. With any part you play, there is a certain amount of yourself in it. There has to be. Otherwise, it's just not acting. It's lying. I think the thing to do is enjoy the ride while you're on it. I don't pretend to be Captain Weird. I just do what I do. I'm having too much fun today to worry about tomorrow. I was always fascinated by people who are considered completely normal, because I find them the weirdest of all. Breathe. It's only a bad day, not a bad life. I don't think anybody's necessarily ready for death. You can only hope that when it approaches, you feel like you've said what you wanted to say. Nobody wants to go out in mid-sentence. The problem is that everybody treats teenagers like they're stupid. Crazy people don't know they're crazy. I know I'm crazy. Therefore, I am not crazy. Isn't that crazy? There comes a time when a good man must wear a mask. Music touches us emotionally, where words alone can't. You use your money to buy privacy because during most of your life, you aren't allowed to be normal. Money doesn't buy you happiness, but it buys you a big enough yacht to sail right up to it. Better to not know which moment may be your last. Every morsel of your entire being alive to the infinite mystery of it all. Things in life are not always as they seem. When you listen, for instance, to someone talking, there is another voice beneath his words. Even if you hear clearly what he is saying, the real truth is much deeper.